Real climbers use controllers. Welcome to JUSANT, or JUSANT. Not quite sure how to pronounce this. JUSANT is described as an action puzzle climbing game on Steam in which you scale an immeasurably tall tower and ascend to new heights alongside your watery companion. Master your climbing tools, find your way up diverse biomes, and piece together the tower's past. I adore the open world Zelda games. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, they are my comfort games. And a large part of that is the ability to go wherever you want. In the early game, if you want to climb up a mountain while freezing your butt off, you absolutely can. You will also have to continuously pop foods to restore your stamina because your stamina sucks, but you absolutely can. Most times in those games, I find myself climbing up and paragliding places and running around than I do travel by any other method. And that is part of the fun for me. So I thought it would make sense for me to enjoy this game, which I know nothing about other than the Steam blurb I just read you. It popped up in my recommended during the Steam Next Fest. I did want to check something in the settings first, though, before we start the game. It's got some nice accessibility options, including, of course, font size, always good, camera movement, dyslexia font. Something I liked was the audio settings. If you're using a headset, then the audio, well, you won't be able to tell because I'm just capturing the game audio. Actually, you will be able to tell because the game audio, what I'm capturing is what I'm hearing. But if you're using a headset, then they change the audio balance as compared to the sound coming from speakers. And of course, these listening environment options, that's new. I haven't seen something like this before. And it changes the dynamic range based off your listening environment. If the environment around you is quiet, medium, noisy, and night mode, making all sounds intelligible even at low volumes. For ease of streaming, and also because I am actually recording this at night, I have selected night mode. I'm going to just select it again because I can. But I thought this was extremely interesting, this attention and focus on the game's audio ambiance. I don't believe I have seen that in a game before. Perhaps there have been other games that do it, but, I haven't seen it. And I thought that was really nice. Because, some people play games at 2 a.m. because they got home from work and took a 4-hour nap, and then they woke up and then they decided, you know what, I'm trying to record a series of demos for my YouTube channel and I want to play this one, but it's 2 a.m. Totally not me though, it's only 1 a.m. here. Let's begin. JUSANT is a French nautical term for a receding tide. Sorry, JUSANT, now. A French nautical term for a receding tide. Well, I understand why we have a watery companion now. Oh, look at this beach. Look at all these abandoned submarines. I like that our tattered cloak, assuming that's us, looks a lot like seaweed. You know, knowing that we're carrying something on our back is beginning to make me think that this is Death Stranding, but climbing instead of walking. Chapter 1, Daymark. Trying to see what we're carrying in our back. Looks like a glob of water, like a Dragon Quest slime. So we have this incredibly tall tower that we have already just made some headway up. And I, being who I am, have decided to go back to the very end. I do not want to fall off though. I don't know if it's possible to fall off, but I don't want to fall off. Okay, that's jump. I'm not sure how we climbed up here, presumably with rope and handholds. But it is a long way down to the beach where we supposedly came from. I wonder if it's possible to go down. Can't go any further. So yeah, this is death climbing. Something that immediately struck me when the camera showed this is that you really get the sense that this tower, this part of the tower, was submerged. There's an anchor hanging. Some coral buildup has already begun on these rocks. And so even though the water is gone from this part of the tower, it feels submerged. Running. Oh. Our squeaky friend, assuming that squeak was it, did not like me running. Well, that looks like the obvious path to climb. Look at all those handholds. But where else can we go and explore? Oh, can't jump over there. Oh! Should I be chasing that? And it's gone. Little crab here too. This one's not so scared of us. Alright, let's make our way up to that climbing path. So that rope auto creates, and B is how you release it. And what I'm testing here is which one is... So right trigger is the right hand, and left trigger is the left hand. And I'm beginning to understand why they recommend the controller for this game. Because it feels much more natural that way. That climbing sensation. Let's search for hold. You can't make me. I think it's interesting that they only ever want you to use the left stick to search for a hold. Oh, okay, left stick is movement, that's why. So you control where your hand goes when you're looking for a hold. Diamond displays the rope's main carabiner. When full, that means the rope is wounded. When empty, the rope is attached to a wall. There we go. Time to attach again. So it's not exactly intuitive, but it feels like something you can get the hang of as you play and get used to the game system. Like, fairly quickly at that. Carabiners automatically secure the climb and show you the right path to take. So, you know, you don't decide, oh, maybe I should climb this way, where there's nothing waiting for me. That's a nice form of guidance. I wonder how far I can go with that carabiner still attached. See, there's a carabiner here, but can I just sort of continue? Even though I'm attached to the one down there. That was really interesting. Like, it doesn't show you. Oop, there we go. I dropped. But you automatically reach for whatever the closest ledge you can grab is. And as long as you're pushing your left stick in a direction, you will reach towards that. Like, your character doesn't automatically go to the left or right here. It's me guiding them with the stick. And there just happens to be nothing left to grab up here. So it feels obvious that you need to go to the left. You can see I'm getting crossed a little. But I like that. That feels very... even though it's still linear, it feels like it enables you to explore. The 3 small icons represent secondary pitons. If they're full, they're available to use. If they're empty, the pitons are already attached to a wall. In real climbing, you don't cross arms, I presume. Like, you'd hold the same one with both hands. I guess maybe I go all the way to the left? Yes, and that's how I place a baton. Oh, okay. Hold to load a jump. Oh, that's why you need a baton. Oops. Aim for the grip. Is that the grip? There to the left? Oh no, the grip is that one. Yes, there we go. That's the rock. What's that green? What's that green there? It's stamina. Oh no. Monitor and keep it topped up to prevent yourself from falling. I'm learning. I mean, I'm still crossing arms, but you know what? It's fine. It works, right? Alright, there's our second baton, and our rope is now yellow. Oh, that's what determines whether we're running out of rope. And our stamina's at halfway now, so we can rest. That feels like something I'm likely to forget, though. Because I'll be so busy using the left stick to guide directions that pushing the left stick to rest isn't something I'm likely to remember. Anyway, our rope is turning orange, so maybe we're reaching the end of it. Sending the crab scuttling away. There's our next set of handholds, but what's in here? In here there is music and stairs. Well, the music being here seems like we should be climbing here. So maybe this... Ah, they're broken. That is not our path. But all there is to this game is climbing. Mind you, that's not a complaint. It's a very simple premise. But it's a very cozy one. Let's wind that in. What's here? Oh, our first use of the Y button. Another sleep turning over stones at the old delta. Harvest 2 belay stations for parts. A good catch. That should be enough to reopen the route to the old cape. Otherwise, it's all smooth sailing. A couple of old lanterns I think I can revive. Folks used to throw the stuff away. Oh, and I finally caught an old knitting machine for Ennio, who's been asking for one. For cycles. Not in great shape, but we should be able to tinker with it. Not sure how I'm going to haul it up to low tide, though. So this is a scavenging society. Did we ever get a name for a character? More foot handholds. Nothing this way, though. Hold X to place your main carabiner on the wall. So we create our own carabiner, because the usual one is there on the floor. Oh, this is how I would have gone up. Am I supposed to jump? That feels a little uncertain, but we sure can try. We are not supposed to jump that way. So how do I get over there? Oh, okay, I can let myself have more rope. And now I seem to be stuck. There we go. I'm gonna want a little more length. And up we go. It really didn't handhold you through that. That's something I would have expected it to handhold you through. But it didn't. Alright, let's go down and explore these deaths. This is where we came from, this is where we came from. That's the ladder. Well, now that we know that, we've taken the long scenic route. Let's move on. This looks like it was a crafting station. Oh, that's majestic. Okay, I think this is looping now. Oh, it crumbled. Well, time to move on up. I like that it auto-carabiners for you. You don't have time for safety. Yeek, how are things at the sawmill? Business has been slow at the restaurant. Almost no one came to the last music night, even though people are climbing down from all over. I know we don't play the shells anymore, but still. Well, that's interesting. We're climbing up the tower, but people used to climb down the tower. I was thinking at adding scaffolding to the side of the upside-down cliff. Might help steer passersby this way. I miss seeing a packed patio. Can you take care of it? I checked with low tide and everyone agrees. Hey Mo, listen, these things happen. I hope one day you'll ask me to do something besides taking boats apart to make ladders. Like, if I'm free for a romantic dinner or two. Well, that's a very direct hint. I hope Mo did ask Yi out for a romantic dinner. Anyway, all good for your scaffolding, since the village approves. I don't have much wood to choose from after that new path to the plane I had to build, but I still have a wreck or two left over. I'll get to it when the currents allow. I owe you one, thanks. You're the best. By the way, do you ever run into old Sonia? I think she's rummaging around in your area right now. If you see her around, do you mind telling her I need a new hob for my oven? Mine's taken on water. In the meantime, set sail to the restaurant. I'm not sure how romantic it'll be, but we can always share a half-cooked meal. I'm not sure how to feel about that. I think you just got turned down. That's interesting though. It looked like it came from a computer record. Like an iPad kind of thing. But it's this little canister that we're examining. Makes you wonder how technologically advanced the society was, or what kind of technology they had. There's our carabiner. Is this going to be another swingy one? Oh, nope, there we go. It goes down. Okay. It's not down. And it's not to the left. Oh. Are those my handholds? That I've just been not paying attention to this entire time? Right there. I'm very observant. Well, we did it. We got up here safely. The spores aren't too happy about us disturbing their rest. Can't climb up there. And this was the easy way. If we wanted to go back down for whatever reason. But I don't. Not after it took me so long to get up here. Alright, well that's our next path. The wooden planks. The game really isn't hand-holding that much though. Like, even though it shows, hey, you're gonna want to place a baton, and then jump. Oh, is this the upside down wall that the thing was referring to before? You know what? Putting a baton here seems like a good checkpoint. in case I fall. Do I think I can jump that high? Oh, I can double jump. We got up here. We're experienced climbers. Oh, that's interesting that it'll fly that high. So I suppose that checkpointing wasn't in case we decided we wanted to get back down there. It was if we fell down and needed to climb back up for whatever reason. Alright, well I don't want to wind the rope in towards me. I think I want to get up there. Oh, I thought these stairs were... Yep, nope, they are. Yes, they are. I feel like at this point I'm getting the swing of it. Except for that, remember to regain your stamina bit. Our rope is pretty yellow. Not sure we'll be able to make it all the way. Does it stretch all the way to orange? I do not remember. I think let's try to jump. Saved by a mid-air baton. Should I maybe try to jump up that way instead? That might be the move. Oh, here we are. We're in the red. I'm glad those are holding steady. That would absolutely be terrifying. If... Well, let's climb up here. That seems like the best course of action. That fall would have been absolutely terrifying if I were doing a real-life climb, which, you know, I'm very glad I'm not. Something that strikes me as I play this game is in the Olympics, the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, though I guess it didn't actually happen until 2021. Look at that flower. It's just hungry. Can't do anything about this. I was hoping that would be a checkpoint of some sort. But it was comprised of 3 sections. Speed climbing, and then the middle one was like a puzzle solving thing, where you tried to find the fastest route to the top. And I say puzzle solving, the commentators described it as something akin to puzzle solving. And I think, well, it's not like there are multiple routes in this game. There's certainly a very direction that you want to go, that the game wants you to go. It's finding it because it's not marked for you, like with the hand holds in the corner, or realizing, hey, I want to climb up on that ledge to my left instead of trying to jump up to the one on the right. Hey, Bianca, how are things down there? I hear your boss sailed off into the horizon. Good riddance. I never liked him anyway. I mean, things here at the hut are pretty quiet. Not many people stop by these days. A seasonal job where there are no more seasons. I'm starting to get bored. You can tell because I've started scratching letters. Tell me something to distract me, won't you? Oh, Aim, I'm so glad to hear from you. Yeah, I'm about as useful as a buoy on dry land. No surprises there. You've been gone for a while, so maybe you don't know, but everything here is closed. Except for old Ennio's shop. He's still raising his chocos. Bassa tried to convince him to leave with them. Remember Bassa? The little terror at the back of the glass room? They got caught in quite a gale. It was amazing. No one's dared try again since. Do you think they're going to keep you on if people stop coming by? You might be seeing more folks soon, though. I came across a classified ad. They're mounting an expedition to explore the crow's nest. I'd like that, but going off on an adventure with strangers? Ugh. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Heading for the clouds, huh? That sounds like quite something. I'll better stock the hole. I bet they'll come this way. You know what? You should join them. Come see me, too. You don't have any excuses since you're out of a job. Would be a nice change when a few stray travelers that still come by. Heck, the other day another climber got stuck at Weeping Rock Pass. I had to go fetch him. If only you could have seen them. Stupid enough to eat hay, as they say around here. Okay, it's settled. I'll be waiting for you. I wonder if Bianca ever made it. Piggy! Piggy! Can I... This game doesn't let you touch the... Are those ears like wings? The game doesn't let me do anything with the flying piggy. I'm going to be so sad. We're just following the pig around now. I saw the ladder going down, but... I just want to follow the pig now. I wonder if it walks here in the loop. It seems to be. Yep, there it is. It's doing a figure eight around. Alright, well. There's a ladder going down. I'm not going to go down, though. Because I saw there were stairs going up this way. And it seems like going down is story important. For this part. Because this one does not actually continue higher up the tower, that long ass tower. Can I? It won't let me. It won't let me hit that carabiner hold up there. I'm just a little too low, probably. It sounds like there's another... There is! There's another piggy! Oh, where is it going? Did it just run through the wall? I think it just ran through the wall. There we go. I suppose that was just to yank this bridge down. Logbook. 12 octaves after the JUSANT. I'm finally leaving. I'm so happy I couldn't sleep a wink. At the old harbor master's office, a note caught my eye. It sounded like poetry. Expedition to the clouds. Seeking hope and water. Join us at 12 octaves. Becca and Arla's farm, I feel, the journey together. After spending so long marinating and trying to find meaning in life, it'll do me good to see the world, as Em would say. Hopefully we'll be stopping by her hut. Just the thought of seeing her is enough to tell me I'm making the right decision. So this is Bianca. With any luck, there'll be other adventurers leaving from low tide. I don't want to make my way to the meeting point with the rest of the expedition all by myself. The only time I ever left here was for the harvest festivals when I was just a small fry. So an expedition like this is no small matter. They want to set sail for the clouds. Oh no, my parents. I forgot about them. What am I going to tell them? Hey folks, I'm off on an adventure. See you around if, and only if, I make it back alive? Of course, Bianca dear. Don't forget to bring snacks. I better not say anything. I should bring snacks. What else? What do people normally take on this type of trip? One thing's for sure. What's a journey without a logbook? I've got it covered. I plan to make like the expeditions that set off for the salt plain in search of springs. I'm going to scatter my journal entries along the way for anyone who might come after us. Starting with this message. Farewell, my lighthouse. You welcomed me with wonder and have kept me company as I've pondered. Too much. You've always been there for me. I'm leaving you to the Weefbeaks who will watch over you from the sky. And to watch over this message, I'm leaving one of my creations. Adventure calls. I wonder if that little carved bird is her creation. So it seems like we'll be hearing more from Bianca. Let's see what's up here. There we go. Oh. Oh. Are we doing this? Am I supposed to be swinging? I think I am. Oh, that would be terrifying in the real one. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. This is why we play video games. All right. Well, I have swung myself all the way up here. And it looks like maybe I should follow this wood trail down. Gotta change the camera angle. And jump. Oh. Ooh. I probably should have placed a baton at some point. Back here we go. Okay, I learned my lesson. I feel like that's where I'm supposed to go, though. It won't let me go up. Or am I supposed to swing? I am supposed to swing. You know, I said down with story, but I feel like we've continued story this way instead. Looks like a little bedroom here. Futon and pillows. What's this document? I asked Mo for help, but it's no use. The door won't budge. There's no way of knowing how its inner mechanisms work. Does that have anything to do with the Lost Ocean? Mo isn't much of a handyman either, but you'd think we would have been able to figure it out between the two of us. He had to weigh anger. A date, he said. It's true, he did seem rather dressed up to tinker around. Rather perfumed, too. Oh, Mo went to take up Yeek on their offer for a half-cooked meal at the restaurant. None of this answers my questions. I've explored you from deck to hold, and I'm no further along than when I started. I still don't know what you could have been used for, my lighthouse. The paintings seem to allude to water falling from the sky, but pfft, that's pretty vague. Now what am I supposed to do? Ah, yes. Imagine water falling from the sky, like rain. Ah, that's definitely some kind of rain. Not sure what these things down here on the bottom are, though. They don't seem like fish. And it's the same thing, just mirrored on this side. And that's the end of the JUSANT demo. Things got a little tricky there, right at the end. I'm going to cut out the frozen part, but it actually froze when I first activated the ending cutscene. Completely, like the audio still played, but the game screen was just frozen. So you could interact with it as though you were still mid-game, even after the cutscene ended. But it's not like you could do anything because the visuals were frozen. And then on reloading, the visuals had a little hiccup, which you may have seen in this video. That was the JUSANT demo. It will be available at the end of this month. Very beautiful meditative game. Honestly, I'm not so much interested in the story of what happened to these people and this world so much as I am in sort of climbing and exploring it. Because as I was making my way through, I definitely found that I was more, I don't really want to read these logs. I just want to climb. But the climbing feels so fluid and intuitive. And it's so satisfying when you figure out how to get to where you're going next. The game is available, as it says on screen, in, well, approximately 2 weeks from when I upload this video and from when I'm recording this video, on October 31st, Halloween. But you can play this demo right now as part of the Steam Next Fest October 2023 edition, and I would absolutely recommend this. I had a lot of fun. That one little hiccup aside. I think if I had a gripe, it might be that the game only autosaves. And so when it froze for me, I had to restart from the beginning of the lighthouse section. And so if you just wanted to re-explore a certain part, especially if you move past it, because it seems that there are different stages to this tower, I'm not sure how that would work for this game. Without like having to climb back there again. And that's something I'm sure we'll find out in the full game though. And for what it's worth, I really, really enjoyed my time with JUSANT. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you want to give it a try yourself. For now, that's all. We're just gonna take this time to chill with our little blob friends, our little squishy friends. Mine are plushes and not like a watery blob that lives in a shell on my back. But give your local squishy a hug. And we'll see you next time.